Welcome to your daily focus for September the 15th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Thank you for sharing me with family, friends. Thank you for subscribing. So we have the 15 energy today. The 15 energy, it's a little bit about bondage. It's a little bit about freedom. It's understanding what has held you back, what has allowed a fear or an anxiety rule your actions, your words, your thoughts. So it definitely could be perceptions changed today. It's understanding what has held you back and being able to move through it now. Maybe it's healing, maybe it's closure. It's a beautiful full moon energy, and we are still in the full moon energy. So it's about releasing and letting go. It's about moving past something. If we, and 1 plus 5 is a 6, so we're looking at relationships maybe, where we may feel restless within the relationship, or we're nitpicking, or we're picking fights, or maybe they're picking fights with us. Now know that that is an underlying problem, and this is the way it's manifesting. It's not necessarily the problem to deal with, but there's an underlying issue. So communication, don't get on the defensive. Think things through. Think about, when we go back to the 15 energy, think about the balance you want. Is this tying me into something that I don't want to be a part of? Are you agreeing to a part of the relationship? Maybe who takes out the trash on Mondays? I don't know. It could be something little. It could be something significant. No, it's significant. The underlying issue is significant. But this could be something very minor. So don't just fluff it off. Give it the attention that the other person feels. And hopefully you'll get that back, because you'll feel that in yourself as well. We have, if you do the numerology of the day, it would be a 19. That is the sun energy. That is about letting your light shine. Raising your energy. By raising your energy today, you actually get the clarity and the understanding in. 1 plus 9 is a 10. 10 energy is always about moving forward into beautiful new energy, and we are just days away from the new moon, so it's very fitting that we have the 10 energy today, telling us that the seasons are changing. We are moving into better times. So plan for things to get better. Plan for the sunshine to come into your life. Plan on seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. And 1 plus 0 is a 1, so the magician. So keep your thoughts positive and forward thinking. Okay, when the magician appears, your wish will be granted. So make sure that you have very positive thoughts, because if you're thinking negative thoughts, those wishes will also be answered. And we don't want those types of wishes to be answered in our life. So keep it positive, dream build with yourself, grow your dream. Put your focus on your dream. Your desires, your goals that you are setting for yourself. Who you want to transform into, how you want to transform. Maybe it's just your outer look. Maybe it's everything about you. Maybe you just want to just press the reset button on so many areas of your life. And this is a chance when really the energy is saying you can. So what is holding you back? What is causing you a fear? What is causing you an anxiety? Have a conversation seemingly with yourself. We have the Virgo sun, of course. We have the moon, I believe, moves in Virgo midday. So it'll be in Leo at the beginning of the day, but we'll get a little bit more serious as the day progresses, as the moon moves into Virgo and getting ready for our new moon. Getting in place. So it is about right now, getting rid of the clutter. What belongs, what doesn't belong, what has value, what does not have value. It's so much easier to make these decisions when we have the Virgo energy assisting us. So use it wisely. Maybe it's cleaning out a closet. Maybe it's cleaning the basement, the garage. Maybe it's redesigning something. Maybe it's redesigning you, your path, your forward motion. Okay. I think Venus and Uranus is battling it out a little bit today. So, that could be a need for excitement. That could be relationships, actually. Things just kind of come out of nowhere that you have to deal with. Look at this, the Ten of Cups, though. If you want to talk about good relationships, this is our happily ever after card. This is saying that we can really put our focus on our goals, our dreams, our desires, and actually make some headway today. That we can get one step closer to that dream, that success, that abundance, that happiness, that joy, whatever the word is for you, to bring it into your life, to bring it into your existence. Maybe it's just a peace of mind. And the Sun card. We've been having like amazing cards for like a month straight. I swear there haven't been too many just kind of like, and these are the cards of the day. They're so profound right now, the cards that come out. The Sun is here. The Sun is here. The 19 energy is here. Now, the light doesn't come out of the sky. It comes out of you. You are the brightness. And now it illuminates the path forward. You couldn't see it before. But right there is all of your accomplishments so far. The mature sunflowers. And you see your accomplishments, or you feel your accomplishments, or you know that you can do this. And it shows you a path forward. It shows you a way forward. So you've already got maybe the answer inside of you. And you see it for the first time. Wow. And then the Death card comes out. So we've had the Devil energy and the Death energy. And this is a beautiful full moon energy. Again, no, it does not mean literally a death, but it is the death of something that is holding you back. It is the death of something that has made you think that you couldn't go forward in a certain way. Maybe it was a belief you always had. You were told that. Maybe you're recognizing some of the things that people told you took as truths, but in fact it was just somebody's opinion. You weren't good enough, you weren't fast enough, you weren't short enough, you weren't tall enough, you weren't pretty enough, you weren't the right sex, you weren't, maybe somebody's told you once that you wouldn't amount to anything, and so you're proving them right. And now you realize that, I've just been living that truth. That's not true. I will amount to something great, something wonderful. I'm going to track that person down. I'm going to shake their hand. It was just their opinion. So many things when we're growing up, and you can hear it. If you're out there, you hear the parents say, we can't afford that. Put that back on the shelf. You're so greedy. Put it back. What makes you feel that you deserve that today? Maybe it's words that went in and went out, or maybe it's words that stayed in the subconscious. So you don't ask for anything. You don't ask the boss for a raise. You don't ask that person to change their habits or their ways because it does upset you. Maybe you've just never allowed your voice to come out again. But something snaps today. Something raises your vibration, raises your light. And it could be just a thought. It could be just we started with the Ten of Cups, the happily ever after card. So it's very much about raising our light. But how do we raise our light? We understand where a blockage was. We understand where an anxiety or a fear or a belief was actually holding us back from the very thing that we need to step forward into. We see the door. We see the pathway. It illuminates. We get the clarity. Let's see what our mantra can be for today. The peacock again. The peacock again. Raise your standards. Of course you deserve it. Of course you are worthy of it. My goodness. Raise your standards. You don't like it? Then just say no. No more of that. You're not going to allow it. Raise your standards. Stand firm for what you believe in. Who you are. Your values. And know that you are worth it. Know that you are deserving. Know that you are enough. The peacock is possibly one of the most exquisite, beautiful creatures of the world's animal kingdom. It is also believed that to be the most virtuous and embodies the admired characteristics of integrity and loyalty. Like the peacock, you have qualities important for friendship and family unity. You are encouraging, you are selfless, you enrich the lives of everyone you meet. The peacock is also very protective of its young, and will provide for and protect them under any circumstance. This card can also be seen as an indicator to better yourself and to raise your standards, to be more like the peacock. I really truly believe it's about raising your standards, knowing that you can have more if you ask for more, knowing that what you want, you can have. There's no limits on anything. The mantra is, I love and care for everyone I know. I love and care for everyone I know. Or each day I raise my standards, I live to my standards. I stand in my beliefs. I stand in my courage. I stand in my strength. I utilize my courage. I utilize my strength. I utilize my strength of character for the greater good of all. Sing your song. Wow, it's really about letting out the unique you, the creative genius. And creative doesn't mean that you can paint or you can sculpt or you can dance or you can sing. We are creations, and every day we create. Every day we create. We create happy homes and memories. We create relationships. We create in everything we do. So let out that creative genius within you. Sing your song. So sing, create, express, and respect. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Isn't it time to listen to the song in your heart? Bluebird tells you that you've been hiding, and now it's time for you to sing whatever song you feel. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a happy tune. If you're feeling sad, honor your emotions and express them. However, Bluebird would prefer that your song turn into one of happiness and higher emotion. Bluebirds are gentle, non-aggressive creatures that tend to avoid confrontation and are patient with other kinds. If a bluebird feels threatened or upset, it stands its ground and defends itself and its own kind. Bluebird has shown up in your reading because it feels as though you have allowed others to take what is yours. and it's now time for you to stand strong. The situation could have just arrived, could be an argument, or maybe something that has lingered for years. Respect what is said, but know that you need to respect your own stance too. Don't shoulder another's problems if they aren't taking the same kind of responsibility. It's important to be patient and kind with your words. You have nothing to explain, you have nothing to defend. This is your life. And by following the song within your heart, you will be guided. Any frustrations or conflicts arriving in your path are only to teach you patience and to make sure that you are truly listening and not becoming misguided. Because bluebird is the color blue, it is often associated with the throat chakra and creative expression. Pick up a musical instrument, a pen, a paintbrush. If you feel that you can't vocalize the song in your life, maybe another creative way will help you lift that song up so that you can finally sing your song. And I thought about that the little bluebird protecting itself. I remember one time, and the boys ran in. The boys were, oh, I don't know, like, maybe 6, 7, 8. And the one little boy ran in, and I was with his grandfather. He goes, Grandpa, there's a bird, and he's trying to attack us. And we ran in for safety, and so we decided to go out and look at this bird. And here's this it wasn't a bluebird, but, it had its wings out, and I said, I explained to them that her babies are somewhere there, or her eggs, that will be her babies, are somewhere back there, and she's defending them. She thinks you're after her babies, so just back away and leave her go. But it was just this little tiny bird about this big, but they ran in just like it was this ferocious lion. So I kind of giggled there while I was reading that. This really is a time for you to sing your song, to be authentic in your dreams and your wishes and your desires and your goals, to lift that glass ceiling, to allow in healing, or maybe a little bit more understanding into what makes you tick and why. Today is a beautiful energy to forge forward, to raise your light, to see the path beyond. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.